Hello everyone, this is Shri Guru over here. Today we are going to start a dual nature of radiation and matter. This is one of the simplest and easiest chapter. The total teaching hour of this chapter is 6 hours and you may get around 5 marks in annual examination on dual nature of radiation and matter. The content of this chapter: Introduction to the dual nature of radiation, electron emission, photoelectric effect, experimental study of photoelectric effect, Einstein's photoelectric equation, particle nature of light, de Broglie hypothesis, division and Germer experiment, wave nature of electrons on the basis of electron diffraction. We know that all the material is made up of atoms, and atom is made up of elementary particles like electrons, protons and neutrons. Electrons and protons are charged particles and neutron is electrically neutral. But in this chapter, we concentrate on electrons. Electron is discovered by J. Thomson in 1897. Look at some properties of electrons. Electrons are negatively charged, and charge of an electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, which is a basic amount of charge. Mass of an electron is 9.11 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. Specific charge of an electron, that is charge by mass of an electron, is 1.76 into 10 raised to 11 coulomb per kg. Some of the phenomena of light were explained by wave theory of light and some of the particle nature of light. Hence, it was concluded that light is of dual nature. The phenomena like interference, diffraction, polarization of light, this can be explained on the basis of wave theory of light, and some of the phenomena like Compton effect, photoelectric effect, Stark effect can be explained on the basis of quantum theory of light, or it is also called as photons, which is a packet of energy. Hence, light is having the dual nature. That means it is having the two characteristics. We know that metals are good conductors because which contain more number of free electrons. Free electrons means loosely bound electrons. Look at the structure of atom. If you observe here, this is the nucleus, which is positively charged, and electrons are revolving around the nucleus in a different orbits. The electron present very close to the nucleus are very strongly bonded. There is a force between the charges. That force is called Coulomb force. The electron present in the outermost orbit is called free electrons, which is loosely bound with the atom. By applying the small amount of energy to this electron, we can make it free from the atom. Therefore, metals are having more number of free electrons atom to make it free. Work function. Work function of metal is a minimum energy required by an electron to just escape from the metal surface so as to overcome restraining force at the surface, which is denoted by phi. As we discussed in the previous concept, the electron present in the outermost orbit, which is known as a free electron, which is loosely bound with the atom. By applying the suitable energy, by supplying the suitable energy to this electron, we can make it free to move over the surface of the metal. This is known as work function. By different methods, we can make the free these electrons. This is what we call emission of electron. Look at the definition. The phenomena of emission of electron from the surface of a metal is called electron emission. By different methods, we can make it free from the metal. The first one is thermionic emission. It is the phenomena of emission of electron from the metal surface when heated suitably. So here this is a filament. If we connect this filament to the external battery and we pass the electric current through this filament is get heated up. The electron present in the filament, they absorb the energy from the heat and they get liberated from the filament. These liberated electrons are called thermal electrons. Photoelectric emission. It is the phenomena of emission of electrons from the surface of metal when light radiation of suitable frequency fall on it. As we have observed the definition, we require the suitable frequency of light. Look at the diagram. The diagram is here. It is a metal which consists of more number of free electrons here. If we use a suitable frequency of light to incident on this metal, these electrons absorb the energy from the incident light and they get emit from the metal surface. These liberated electrons are called photoelectrons. This phenomena is called photoelectric effect. Field emission. It is the phenomena of emission of electron from the surface of metal under the application of a strong electric field. This is the metal and here we have kept positively charged plate which provides a strong electric field here. We have kept this metallic box in the strong electric field. Because of the presence of a strong electric field, these electrons are get liberated from the metal surface. This phenomena is called field emission. Secondary emission. It is the phenomena of emission of electron from the surface of metal in a large number when fast moving electrons, which are called primary electrons, strike the metal surface. Here we have kept a metal which contain free electrons and we are bombarding the high speed electrons to this metal and these electrons are get liberated due to the collision of primary electrons and the liberated electrons from the metal are called secondary electrons. As we have discussed in the photoelectric effect, when a suitable light or frequency is incident on the metal surface, the electrons are get liberated from the metal surface. That light consists of photons. The interaction of radiation with a matter. Radiation behaves as if it is made up of particles like a photons. The energy of photon is E is equals to h nu or hc divided by lambda, where h is a Planck's constant and v is a frequency of photon. These photons travel with the speed of light. The speed of light is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Rest mass of photon is 0. That means when the photon is at a rest, when it is not moving, the mass of the photon is 0. Photons are electrically neutral. That means they don't have any charge. If you make it pass through the charged plate, between the charged plate, without deviations, it passes through between the metals. These are the properties of photons. Thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe and share it. Thank you.